In this video, listing agents and teams learn how to flag questions on disclosure forms and help sellers provide more accurate, complete responses. The flagging feature can improve the disclosure's completion process by allowing listing agents and teams to leave notes and tips on questions that often present challenges for sellers, and provide feedback that helps sellers respond properly to a question not answered correctly the first time. The first step is to open a disclosure form and locate the question you want to flag. This can be done at any step during the review process, whether the disclosure status is sent, started, ready to submit, or submitted. In this example, the agent reviews seller responses on the real estate transfer disclosure statement. The agent uses the flagging feature to leave the seller information that guides them to the correct response, since the question was answered incorrectly. The same process is also used by listing agents and teams to proactively leave notes and tips on a question before the seller enters an answer. This can avoid the need for sellers to return to Glide to make revisions. On the Glide Transactions page, select the relevant listing transaction. Go to the Disclosure Package page and click Request Seller Disclosures. Scroll to Guided Forms, locate the document you want to modify, and then click Edit. The document opens. Once the document opens, there are two ways to locate a question that requires a flag. Number 1, enter a keyword into the search field. This method is helpful when you know exactly which question you want to flag on the document. The other option is Preview PDF. Click the Preview PDF button at the top of the page. Use the left side navigation panel to follow the structure of the PDF. Locate a section and question based on the form. After you locate the question you want to flag for the seller, click Flag for Review. Remember, in this example, the seller has already submitted responses. The agent can flag questions before the seller submits answers to ensure the seller completes the form correctly the first time. Type a comment or question into the field. Check the box next to Send Notification. Click the flag icon to save the flag. When you check the box, Glide sends the seller an email notification about your comment. If the box is not checked, an email is not sent now, but can be sent with a group of comments later. Email notification is always recommended because it informs sellers who are not logged into Glide about your comments. If you respond to multiple flags simultaneously, we suggest you leave all boxes unchecked, save every comment, and then scroll up to the top of the page. Look for the banner and click Notify. In this way, the seller receives one email with all the comments together. If you check all the boxes, the seller gets a separate email for each comment. There are two ways to track seller responses. The first one is on the Glide workspace. When a seller responds to an agent's flagged question, the results automatically appear on the agent's workspace under the Guided Forms heading. Here's an example. The seller provided two responses to the agent's flagged questions about wiring. The other method is email notifications. The agent receives an email notification when the seller completes the document workflow changes and resubmits the forms. If the seller does not resubmit a form, an email notification is not sent to the agent. To read seller responses from an email notification, open your email account, open the Glide message, and click the Manage Packet button. Review the seller's response on the Guided Forms page. Click the Resolve Flag button if the matter is complete. Send a reply if more discussion is required. If you click the Resolve Flag icon, the flag question disappears from your workspace and the seller's workspace too. Note the seller cannot resolve a flag created by the agent. That's it, we're done. In this video, agents learned how to flag disclosure questions for their seller's review and revision.